as he goes for the suplex attempt again. But instead, it's the 6'5", 255-pounder who's able to reverse course, Damian Priest.
Connecting with that broken arrow, and finally some feeling back. And now Damian Priest has that second win.
Yeah, when he gets that bounce in his step, and a big right hand comes from Priest. And another as he blasts away at Kaiser.
Stretch Armstrong in there, but every shot is devastating Ludwig Kaiser.
Priest hooks the leg. Kaiser able to kick out at 2.
Now it is Ludwig Kaiser who's having to dig deep, go through that roller deck of moves that he has in store. What the hell can I pull off against this man? Looking to punish Ludwig Kaiser for his actions earlier tonight.
Kaiser able to get out the back door, get the big boots up.
Kaiser so technically astute, so resourceful. But when Damian Priest has a look in his eyes like that, you may want to start running.
Rolls him up.
So smart and crafty there from Kaiser.
Right back into the cover.
Ludwig Kaiser spent so much of the past few years in the shadow of the ring general Gunther. This is a moment he is really stepping out of it and showing the world what he can do.
It was also interesting to see how he confronted Priest earlier when he felt he was disrespecting Gunther. A big kick from Priest.
He's got a little too cocky, a little too confident there, did Ludwig Kaiser, and he may well be about to pay the price.
Kaiser generates all that momentum, and now the crowd senses what's coming.
Complete control for Damian Priest as he hones in on that south of heaven who puts everyone away.
Locking it in. Choke slam, south of heaven for the win.
Here is your winner, Damian Priest.
Born to be the greatest of all time. This is where I draw the line. Can't stop my shine. They know it's my time. Let the world know I've arrived. I'm on the rise. Unstoppable.